Hey guys, it's Spicy, and recently I released a video that I claimed had every one-way smoke in the game for Cypher. It turns out I lied because a couple days after that, I found new one-way smokes while experimenting in custom games, and I'm going to bring that to you in this video. So I'm going to show you guys a really OP one-way smoke that I found on Bind on B-Site. It's really good. I'm going to show you two new one-way smokes for Split, including a new one for Long B, and I'm also going to show you a new one-way smoke for Haven. And also, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for gameplay of a lot of the setups that I've showed you on this channel, whether it's one-way smoke setups or trapwire wallbang setups. And to that, I just want to say, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because within the next week, I'll be releasing a fat video with a bunch of those setups in game, in action, in competitive. Put all the clips together. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. So make sure you subscribe. However, in the meantime, remember, you can always catch those setups on stream, Twitch SpicyCurry 0, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you're checking it. But anyways, guys, let's get into these new one-way smokes. Alright guys, first one-way smoke is going to be on Bind on B-Site. A really OP one-way smoke. This is going to be for Hookah. This is going to be useful at any time in the game, whether it's the first round or the 7th round. Really, really good one-way smoke. So here's what you're going to do for this. You're going to come into this corner right over here, hit it. And your goal is to pretty much hit this curve over here. There's a decent room for error on this. It's very easy to do. And as always, if you miss, you can easily pick it up and just try again. It's going to slide off that curve thing and it's going to land on there. Now, to really take advantage of this one-way smoke, you want to be somewhere on that right side of this box over here. And you want to just crouch. And you're going to mow people down right over here. Check this out. Right over here. Anyone walks through Hookah, all that spot is yours. Now, how does it look from the other side? Well, you can see that they do see a slight sliver over here at the bottom, but the thing is that by the time they see you, you've already mowed them down because you have a way clearer view of them. And this is a one-way smoke that I've used again and again, and I'm actually going to show you an example of this one-way smoke in action in just a moment. However, here's how it looks from the other side, and as you can see, your point of view is way clearer than theirs. So by the time they see you, you've already started shooting at them, and so you're going to have an advantage in this fight. Also, make sure that you put your camera right over here. Really OP spot. This way you know exactly when to activate it. I also put a trap wire over here so they don't get past this point. You can also put a trap wire over here. That way if they back up, they're going to hit the trap wire, so you can get them like that. But this is a great one-way smoke, and here is an in-game example of this one-way smoke in action.
Cage triggered. Put down. Low. One down.
Alright guys, now we're on Split on A Heaven, and this is a really good one-way smoke. Brand new one-way smoke. Pretty much guarantee you haven't seen it before. You're standing on this is what you end up getting. This is what we're gonna do, and believe it or not, it's very easy to do. So what you're gonna do here, you can set this up right before the round starts so you don't have to worry about it. And essentially you're pretty much trying to get it into this crack. You want to get it right above the doorway. Now, how do you do that? Well, you just kind of stand anywhere, and essentially you're just kind of trying your best at trying to put this thing into the crack. Now, as you can see, I'm missing, but again, in a game you can easily pick these up and then try again. So generally speaking, I'm standing around over here and I'm just kind of lobbing this thing into the crack. There's really no lineup for it. Once you try this yourself, you're gonna see it's very easy to do. And as I said, if you mess up, you can just pick it up and try again. Once you got your smoke down, wait for the rounds to start. If you can get your camera right over here, that'd be terrific. You're going to know exactly when to activate the one-way smoke. And then essentially when the round starts, you want to stand right over here on this thing right over here. And you want to stand to the right as much as you can so you don't expose yourself. As you can see, the enemy can't see me from this angle, which is good. As soon as you see people start walking through this doorway, that's pretty much your cue to activate this. And I mean, this is just easy clap. They're not going to know what hit them. And I can't believe I missed it before, but this is what it is. And the really awesome thing about this one-way smoke is that it denies a Phoenix flash, for example. If Phoenix flashes this doorway, this smoke is going to cover it up. If you want, you can put a trap wire here just to be safe. I generally don't put anything over here because I want to welcome people to come through this doorway. So I leave all that open and I just chill over here. And as soon as I see people walk through that, I activate it and I mow them down. So this one-way works really well. Alright guys, so next one-way smoke is going to be Long B on Split. Now this is a new one-way smoke, so it's not going to be this one, which again, it is still very effective. It's still probably the best one-way in the game, but this next one is something that you can use to kind of throw off your opponent. Here's the one-way smoke setup. You want to put your cage into this thing right over here. See this sliver over here? So again, no real lineup. I just kind of eyeball it and I let it go, and if I miss, I just pick it up and try again right over here. usually works out really well. This is the first one-way smoke, and the next one, really easy to do. This one you're gonna put inside this thing. There's like a little tunnel in there. You're just gonna put it inside, and you're just gonna get this. Anywhere in there is fine. That's the one way. Now when it comes to the camera, people have caught on to this one. What I like to do now is I like to put the camera over here. This is a little better. It's still a one-way look into the tunnel, so it's still very good. Now for the one-way smoke, here it is. This and this. Anyone who walks through this general area is one way. You're gonna be standing right over here, and you're gonna have a perfect vantage point. A couple weeks ago, before Sage was removed from the game, usually people would wall this, so this one-way smoke wouldn't work as well. But now, because you can't play Sage anymore, people are just gonna walk by this, so you're gonna have this one-way smoke open to you. Now, how does it look from the opponent's point of view? Well, here it is. Right now, you see them. You're standing over here. They're gonna be here. They don't see you. Now, if they come over here, they don't see you. You're standing right over here. You see them. They don't see you. Now, generally speaking, when people usually take this point, they're going to come here and they're going to back up into this wall over here. This is kind of a safe spot where you're going to try to clear this back site. So if people are standing here, for example, this is easy clap. You can see them from over here. You can see their feet. So this one way works really well. It's a larger area of effect compared to this one. So this one way is very, very good. And this is something that, if you have a teammate that's in heaven, they're going to be able to help you with this as well, because they're going to see them as well. And of course, if you want to put a trap wire here, I actually encourage a trap wire. It's going to be more effective because it's going to slow down that push a little bit. So that trap wire is going to be very effective. Alright guys, this next one-way smoke is going to be on Haven, and it's going to be for A long. So I know before I gave you guys this one-way smoke over here, you can get people in this choke over here. However, I found a better way to do this smoke, and you can actually set this smoke up right before the round starts, which makes it a little better. So for this, all you're going to do is before the round starts, you're going to come over here and you're going to put your smoke right over here off this ledge. Very easy to do. And then for this next one, you're just going to come over here and do the same thing. You're going to put this smoke over here. So this is what you end up getting, this smoke over here and this smoke over here. Now, obviously, this is not good enough. This is not a one-way. However, after you're done setting this up, you're going to quickly make your way over to heaven over here. And then from here, it's a one-way. So again, you can put your camera in many different places. However, this camera spot right here is really good for this one-way because you're going to know exactly when people are in this ramp, and that's exactly when you want to activate this one-way. And you can also activate the cages from here. And what you want to do, look through this camera. As soon as you see people on the ramp, you're going to activate this and this. And here it is, boys. This is a one-way. And you can see all the way to the end of the ramp from heaven. So this is better because it's a safer position and people are going to have a very hard time seeing you, because here's how it looks from the other side. Right over here, heaven is fully covered. All the way here, all the way here. Heaven covered the whole time until they pass the smoke. That's left side, here's the right side. Right? They don't see you. Meanwhile, you're able to see them the whole time from the window. You're able to see all the way till here. Here is the one-way one more time. You're standing here, you activate this. Even if you back up just a bit, you can see all the way to the end of that ramp. So very, very good, powerful one-way smoke. Combo it with this camera spot. If you really want to be safe, of course, you can put a trap wire like this. And this is a very good position in heaven as well, so it works really well. Alright guys, this next one-way smoke is for Ascent, and it's going to be for B-side. So for this one-way smoke, you're going to get people right as they turn this corner right over here. And it's very easy to set up. All you have to do is before the round starts, you're going to come to this window. Here's going to ricochet this off of this window here. And for this window, you want the smoke to the left as much as you can. So I usually just stand here and I ricochet it off the top like this. So it goes to the left over here, and that's pretty much good enough. When it comes to the camera, get on the stairs, put it. This is good enough. This way it won't get exposed and you're going to get this view, because this view is critical. If you want to be safe, you can add this trap wire over here. Remember, this is wall bang, so it works out pretty well. And then guys, when the round starts, you're pretty much just looking through the camera over here. And then when you start seeing people attacking this choke and turning this corner, you're just going to activate this and this one over here. And that's going to give you this one-way right over here. Works really, really well. Now you might be wondering, what's the point for the one at the back? Well, the one at the back is kind of a diversion unless you're standing over here. This is a really good spot to hit the one-way from the back. Right over here, you can see people at the back with the one-way. So this position is really good for the back one-way smoke. This position works really well for the front one as well. So this is probably your best positioning when it comes to these two one-way smokes. But you can also position yourself over here if you want to be more aggressive. You can get people here with this one-way smoke a lot more easier. And also, if you have a trap wire, remember this is wall bangable, so you can get people through here. And the critical thing to remember is that you want the one-way smoke as much as you can to the left side of the window over here. So remember, you're doing this, because if you have it on the right side, then the one-way doesn't work as well, because people are able to see this part right over here. That's why you want it on the left side of the window. So this is really important to remember. And this can really lock B site down, whether it's a rush in round 1 or, you know, a round 3 where the enemy's full buying. Guys, to end the video, this is not a new one-way smoke. However, in my previous video, I did ask you guys if you can find an easy one-way smoke for the left lamp on bind for showers. So Damien in my Discord uploaded a video showing me how, and I just made a slight adjustment to it to make it a little easier, but the credit goes to him for this. Essentially, all you have to do is come over here. See this square on the very left side? I'm on low texture, so you guys should definitely be able to see this. It's all the way on the left side. Come over here, you just line up with this top left corner of the square right over here. And then you're just gonna look up, and then see these gold pins on the tube right over here. You're gonna look at the third one, and then once you line up with the third pin, you just want to look to the bottom left of that pin right over here. And then I just let this go, and you get it on the lamp. This is still a little tough to do. It's not easy, but there is more room for error, and you actually have some pixels to work with. So if I go a little bit below, this is still gonna land. So that's what I do right over here now. This is how I do the bind. Top left corner, bottom left corner, and you let this go, and you're able to do it in one try. Obviously, if you miss, just pick it up, try again. It's a lot easier to replicate, and I think it's better than aiming at the truck. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed these one-way smokes. Remember, make sure you hit that notification bell, because I'm dropping a fat video with all these setups in action in a competitive game, so you can see the power of these setups. In the meantime, remember, you can watch all these setups live on Twitch, SpicyCurry 0, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Remember to join the Discord channel. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, stay spicy.
Get out of my way!
Eagle-eyed.
One enemy remaining.
Where is everyone hiding? No one to interrogate.